Amdi Tuzemi, in order to bring an end to issue of insecurity when we get for Nigeria, the Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, Musa, don't bring ideas, say Nigeria government need to fence our borders in order to reduce the issue of insecurity and insurgency, because our borders, they're very porous. And when they finally fence all these borders, may they mount technology like cameras and intelligent officers to help to reduce the issue of insecurity. This one a good idea, because if they eventually fence our borders, it will help to reduce the issue of insecurity for this country. Because some of the countries where they share border with, they crime rates in terms of insurgency or banditry. You get the point? But the matter say Nigeria government, so people will see thief Nigeria government because of this project. If I eventually see the sign and say, may they fence our borders. You get the point? So let Nigeria government look into this matter. If they eventually fence our borders, if it will help to reduce the crime rates, or if you see get ideas when you feel help, you could feel see drop out. You get the point? So
I reason because, having gone through my analysis and looking at the Sahel, the main attraction to all these terrorists and bandits is Nigeria, because this perception Nigeria is a rich country,
and that it's that there's no law to prevent them from getting in,
and the borders are porous. So now the easiest way is, and that's why it's important, if you follow the news and see the kind of killings going on in Niger, Chad, and in Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali, so much. If this continues like this in the next 1 year, there will be issues. And of recent, there were attacks from Burkina Faso in Benin Republic. It's just 50 kilometers to Nigeria. That is another area. So for me, I think, and like I mentioned, all around us, we have Francophone countries. Our ideologies are not the same. For us to be secured, it is important. Let us fence our borders. Some people say, look, it's expensive. But I say, what is money if you are dead?
Indeed.
It's of no use. So countries that have sat down and have analyzed and seen that, look, strategically is important, because once you fence that area, you use technology now. You have cameras, you have drones that will go. It reduces the manpower you need to engage in that area, and they could be used elsewhere. So that's important. And besides that, now for Pakistan, they use wire mesh, double wire mesh for all that distance. So if the distance is 1,000, they use double, which means 2,000. And then use concertina wire at the middle, so that even if you penetrate here, before you get through here, you are seen and action is taken. That has given them respite. That's what we are looking at. We have Ajaokuta steel mill. We have rolling mills in Nigeria. We could engage them. We don't need to go anywhere. We just tax them from here. They can produce what we need, and then we deploy. Now you see the level of employment opportunities we're going to bring in building those aspects. And the most critical one for us now, even if we were to start, let's start with Nigeria and Niger.
Is that the most dangerous?
That's the most dangerous, because the Lakrawas, that's where they're coming in.
Yes.
The Boko Haram that are coming in from the Sahel are coming. The ISWAP guys are coming in all through those areas. So that's why it's critical. If we start from there, and we can start state-wise, at the same time, each state will start on its own, and before you know it, we're there.
Yes, and that's a good point. It doesn't have to be just the federal government.
No, it doesn't have federal. It could start at every level. But the important thing is, look, we have a threat that we have to really, really look at, which is very critical and very important.